Web3.tv.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another interview at the Global Blockchain Congress in Dubai. This is day 2. I'm Adel, the host. Today, we have Karim Sahyoun from Apex Fusion. Karim, we know each other a long time. Karim, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. It's always good to see you and to chat.
It's a pleasure. I would love to know more about what you're building with Apex Fusion. I would love to know what, last time we spoke on the podcast, there was a certain level of progress that was made. I'm sure you've made more progress now. Give us a quick breakdown of what you're building.
Absolutely. So I think we are, by December, we're going to be at 95% of the delivering our roadmap.
Oh,
We're very excited. There's a lot of things happening currently. I think there's one more piece of the puzzle pending. Things are flowing. We've literally built a superhighway between UTXO and EVM.
Okay. So for a person who doesn't know what that is, can you explain that?
Absolutely. So in blockchain, primarily, you have two types of technologies. You have the UTXO type of technology, and you have EVM, or Ethereum virtual machine. So UTXO is basically, the best way to explain it is would be like if you had a real wallet with bills in it. So if you were sitting in a market, open air market, think farmer's market, you could literally transact with 10 or 20 people at the same time, as long as the bill you're giving them out of your wallet is worth more than what you're buying. So say you're buying something for 80 dirhams and you give them 100 dirhams, and then you can turn and pay somebody 50 dirhams for something, you're buying something for 30 dirhams, and then they're giving you back change. But you could literally be transacting with multiple parties at the same time. The blockchain only cares that the bill that you have is worth more than the item you're buying. Versus EVM. EVM, each time you transact, it literally has to calculate what's left in your bank account. So it creates a bit of slowness and a bit of complication at the protocol level. So there are two types of technologies. Right now, if you look at them, you have about $2 trillion, depending on the day, on one side, and $2 trillion on the other side. We're literally connecting the two, hence the word fusion in Apex Fusion, which means connecting or melting together, right? So there's a couple of problems that we're solving, right? So I've explained UTXO, I've explained EVM. They've been siloed or disconnected. If you were in the UTXO space, you were there, you couldn't really do anything with your tokens or move to the other side. We've actually built the connection or the superhighway between these two previously siloed technologies and, wealth or value, right? $2 trillion on each side. Now, how did we do that? We've done that by building 3 blockchains. So Apex Fusion is based on a tri-chain architecture, and there's more chains that will be added in the future, but primarily we started with 3. And we did that and efficiently by separating what we call the settlement layer, which is what the token is, and the decentralization, which is the stake pools, right? From the compute layer, which is a smart contract. So we've stripped out the smart contract capability from our base layer, our layer 1, right? And we've decentralized it, and as of today, there's 300 stake pools roughly that decentralize Prime, which is our base layer, and there's about $200 million of TVL in it.
Okay.
And we've then brought 2 layer 2s. One is a copy of a UTXO chain, and the other one is a copy of an EVM chain, and they're permissioned because we don't need them to be decentralized, because the security and the decentralization comes from the base layer. So what we achieve with the base layer is security and decentralization, and the 2 layer 2s give us speed and a cheaper, less cost. So we've done that. They're connected with what's called the reactor router, right? Another chain that connects the 3, because they all run on Apex, our token, which is AP, the number 3X, okay? And now you have speed and you have security together, which is basically solving the trilemma, which says that if you want to increase any of these 3, security, decentralization, and scalability, you would have to compromise one or the other. We think we've solved it, but instead of doing it with 1 chain, we've solved it with 3 chains, right? So we're not I don't think we're the only ones that have done that. because recently we've heard there's many that have launched multiple chains.
Right.
But what we've done is we think also addresses something that there's a big need in the market from both government and private enterprise. And because I come from the digital transformation world, this idea that, yes, we as a government or private enterprise, we value privacy, yet we want the security of a public blockchain. How do we do that? So by spinning up a copy of one of our two layer twos for them, whether they want EVM or they want UTXO, and having them host it with as many nodes as they want, but then settling on Prime, we're able to offer them privacy, a privacy chain, with the security of a public blockchain and a liquid token because it would run on Apex.
Wonderful.
So this is really the exciting part, and moving forward, as we've delivered most of our roadmap, we're looking at adoption, right?
Yeah, this is where my next question is. For 2026 onwards, can you give us a quick overview, high level, not too detailed, Web3 TV exclusive that many people don't know about yet, about what's coming next for you?
So the focus goes from obviously delivering the roadmap to now starting to build the community and starting to bring that level of adoption, ensuring that developers have the right tools, have the right tools, and that they have the right support so that they can build efficiently. And there's another Web3 TV exclusive that we we announce, and it's a term called vendor lock-in. We do not have vendor lock-in.
Vendor lock-in.
Yeah, vendor lock-in is when you adopt a technology, and then you're stuck with it. And if you ever want to go to another one, you'd have to pay. We do not have vendor lock-in because when you come into Apex, you're able to deploy on EVM, on UTXO, and if you want to leave, you can leave, you can come back. So without added cost, because of the integration we have with Layer 0, which gives us access to 150 EVM chains, and with Skyline Bridge that gives us access to the UTXO side.
Wonderful. That's great news. I think we'll leave it there. We'll wrap it there, but that's great to hear. So all the best with it, and I wish you so much more success forward.
Thank you to Web3 TV. Adel, you're always doing a good job.
Thank you so much, Karim. All right, that is a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out Karim's profile as well as Apex Fusion. Thank you again. I'm Adel, the host, and I will see you next time. Cheers.